Hi everyone, how's it going? Thank you for coming to my channel. My name's Madison. If you've never been here before, I like to do mukbangs and cooking videos, so if that's something that interests you, please go ahead and stick around. This video is going to be super casual. I just wanted to share this with you guys because I'm doing it right now. So yeah, at the moment I have some butter that is about to burn, so let me put this meat in here. Okay, so I just have some butter in here. It's like a tablespoon. I just went ahead and added my turkey. So I just have some leftover turkey. It's a whole bunch of white meat, a little bit of dark. This mixture right here is a cup of chicken stock with like a tablespoon of flour. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add that in here. I saw this like turkey Tetrazzini recipe and I was like, I want to do something like that. So that's what's going on here. And then my timer just went off on my egg noodles, so I'm going to go ahead and drain those. It's like casual, but like really fast as well. I'll use this. Get out, Mitzi. Mitzi always hears me talking. She's like, oh, does that mean me? I come in the kitchen? No, girl. So I'm just draining my egg noodles. So I just have those hanging out over here. Anyways, so I saw a turkey Tetrazzini recipe. I've never had that before. I was like, that sounds really freaking good. Let me try that. I'm gonna go ahead and put some pepper in here. And then my like weird thing is that I wanted to try putting the rest of this casserole in there because I think it's gonna taste good and it'll help make it thick. So I just cut up the green beans. This is just a green bean casserole. I just cut them up. I'm just leaving everything in here. So there's the green beans, the onions, which the onions, you know, they start to like break down the French's onions. So they have, you know, like flour and stuff on them. So I feel like that'll help like thicken it up as well. I don't know. It just seemed like it would be really good in here. So I'm excited to try it. For actual Tetrazzini, I don't have any actual mushrooms right now, so the small amount of mushrooms that were in here are gonna have to work. So I'm just kind of simmering that together, waiting for it to thicken. And then I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my oven to about 360, like around there. She added some cheese, I think. Let me see what cheese I have. Okay, so I have sharp cheddar or some Monterey Jack. Monterey Jack is a good in everything, so I'm gonna try that. The style of cooking that I have right now is kind of like an on-the-fly little cooking method. So if you're like, what the heck is going on? That's what's happening. I just want to share it with you guys because, like, I'm cooking. Let's do it. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this from the heat so I can put a little bit of this cheese in here and not have it get weird. And I'm just using a hand grater. I'm not going to put that much in here. I'm just going to put a little bit. I feel like Gruyere would be like amazing in this, but I don't have any. And I'm just going to add the noodles. That's off. Cool. Whoa. And I'm just gonna add a little milk. Oh my God, Brandon closed this so hard. What the? Brandon closed that super hard. That was crazy. And in the turkey Tetrazzini recipe that I saw online, she put in, she put breadcrumbs on top. I'm not gonna do that. Honestly, like, depending on what this tastes like, I might just, like, mix it with some dressing, like some stuffing. Like, I'm just not sure yet. Is that everything I want to put in here? Oh, I have some paprika on this side. I feel like a little paprika in here would be really good, so I'm gonna do that. And this is just some smoked paprika. And then I just have some frozen corn and peas with a little bit of frozen parsley that I chopped up and froze, which is like a really good way of like keeping some herbs around if you kind of need that, because sometimes it's hard to like keep going to the store and getting herbs, and herbs only last for like a little bit of time. So that's really helpful. I'm just gonna put like a whole bunch of pepper in here. Pretty much any like kind of creamy dish is really nice with pepper. Okay, so it just looks like this right now. Hopefully I can kind of show you guys. So it looks like that. This pan is okay to go in the oven, so I'm gonna go ahead and place this inside the oven. It doesn't really need that much time because I didn't put breadcrumbs on top, so it's not like that kind of thing, but I just want to make sure that it's all like heated through and like gonna be like super creamy. So I'm gonna do that, and then we will come back and try it. Just as like a PSA, whenever you put something in the oven like that, that's like usually a pan that you have on the stove. What I like to do is put this oven mitt like backwards on there. Just setting a timer. Put this oven mitt backwards and leave it on there the whole time. Like when I pull it out, I leave this oven mitt on there, and that way I don't accidentally grab it. I have definitely done that before, and I like steamed my hand, which I may have mentioned that on here before, but yeah, so never want that to happen again. So in the interim of me waiting for that, I'm actually gonna try something really quick because I've never done what I'm about to try before. This is just some dressing that I made whenever I made Thanksgiving food. I kind of broke it up a little bit. Butter or oil? I'm gonna use some oil. So I'm just waiting for this pan to get like pretty hot, which I just turned it on, so that's not happening yet. And my hair is just wet because I just got out of the shower, and I'm hungry because I think I've realized that like to get my like steps in the day, I just need to go and like do it in the morning, because otherwise like I want to like lounge around and stuff. So I'm just gonna put a little, and I'm just gonna wait for that to get like pretty hot. Okay, so I'm just gonna test it out with like one piece really quick. Okay, not yet. The whole thing that I need here is for this to be like, as soon as I put it on, like I want it to be like sizzling. And I know there's like a couple things like on my stove or whatever. Like I said, super casual today. Not trying to impress anybody. Just wanted to cook. Just wanted to show you guys. And another one of my like Thanksgiving secrets is that I place mostly everything in disposable containers because ain't nobody got time for that, you know? Like, so mostly everything's in disposable. I think the only thing that's not is like the turkey is in a glass bowl. The mac and cheese that I made is in a glass bowl. There's like, oh, the green bean casserole that I just did, that was in a glass bowl as well. But pretty much everything else. Okay, so I'm just gonna see how this goes. It might have been better to choose like a non-stick pan for this. So I'm just gonna let it hang out real quick and see what happens. Might have to like scrape with one of these. I'm pretty sure there's somebody like watching this right now and they're like, what the heck is going on? But honestly, like, you don't know if something tastes good until you try it, so. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the heat. It's helping me to have this metal, like on metal right here. It was so funny in the video that I was watching of hers, I'll link it down below. So somebody commented and was like, of course, like she would say like maybe you could put like a sheet of some like pie crust on top, because she was like, ooh, I bet pie crust would be really good on this as well. And it's like noodles, so somebody was like laughing really hard. I thought it was really funny. So I'm just gonna make sure that I have all the little bits. And I'm just putting them on a paper towel real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove it from the oven. It's like super bubbly. Let me take you guys off. Okay, so as you can see, I have this handle in here because I actually almost touched it before I put it on there. Not listening to my own advice. And I'm just gonna serve some of this up. The way she, like, I say she, but I think that's just turkey tetrazzini or chicken tetrazzini. Either way, is like, it's kind of a casserole. But again, I do not have time for that. I'm super hungry right now. I've been awake for like 5 hours. I haven't eaten anything yet. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle these like on one side. I mean, it just tastes like dressing, you know? Like, it's gonna taste good. I'm just gonna taste it for salt. Honestly, should have tasted for salt before, but that's okay. Okay, so here it is. Half is with the little breadcrumbs of dressing. sounds creamy. It's like extremely hot right now. But yeah, as soon as I saw that she had put peas in there, I was like, well, she has peas, so, you know, maybe green beans would be good too. This is like super hot. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. That's really good, and you can like taste the onions too, like from the green bean casserole. I'm trying it with like a little bit of the dressing now. Thanksgiving is like all about carbs anyway, so like if the leftovers are still carbs, I think that's okay. That's really good. Okay, now that I tasted it half and half, I can mix it. I'm actually just gonna put like the rest of this in here, almost. Because that flavor is like really good together. I know it kind of sounds weird like texture-wise, but it's not weird at all. Okay, with the dressing pieces in there, it tastes very similar to a pot pie that you make with biscuits. So, like, you know how whenever you make the pot pie with biscuits, it has that like nice soft part. It's cooked, but it's like at the bottom, like where all the juices have been like cooking with it. Especially with the peas, it like really tastes like that, like a chicken pot pie, turkey pot pie. That is so nice. I think it's because of the, like the dressing that I used. Like I used the like bags from, like one of those bags, you know, that has like the cornbread stuffing or like the herb seasoned ones that are at the store. I just can't remember the name of it right now. Well, I have it in my cabinet. Oh, Pepperidge Farm. Okay, I figured it out. So it's the Pepperidge Farm ones. So it just tastes like a pot pie now. A super simple pot pie. So the reason I turned the camera on when I wasn't like super ready, super like, you know, made everything like look camera ready, is because a lot of the times I'll wake up or whatever, I'll start making a recipe, and then I wish that I would have shared it with you guys because it turned out really nice and it sounded and tasted like something that I'd like to share with you. So if there's ever a time where I'm doing like this kind of random thing and just kind of going with it and nothing's perfect, I'm just gonna try to accept it. I think that's a lot of the reason why I'm not uploading all the time as well. Not as like an excuse way, but I'm just trying to kind of figure out like behind everything. But yeah, so I hope that you liked it. I hope you liked the idea. Really, the whole thing is just like, use your leftovers like they need to be used. And if you don't use all of your turkey, put it in a freezer bag and freeze it until you have an idea, you know, after like about 4 days of like not really doing too much with it, you can freeze it. Just write a date on it, freeze it, and that way you can use it for something else. I would say either like slice it up or chop it into like pieces, and that way you can use it for like a turkey pot pie or something. But yeah, so you can use it in a recipe, something like that. I definitely recommend doing something similar to what I did because it tastes really good, and I can't wait to go and sit and watch a show and eat this. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. Wish me luck tomorrow because I'm supposed to get my tooth out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.